The war in Ukraine, top of mind at a Senate Armed Services Committee hearing Thursday. National intelligence officials all but predicting the troop pullout in Ukraine. Our Tom Dempsey is live in Washington this morning with more on the hearing. Tom?
Hey, good morning, Adrienne. Yeah, this war in Ukraine continues to drag on this morning. And during the Senate Armed Services Committee hearing dealing with worldwide threats here on Thursday, Russia was a primary focus of this all, with the director of national intelligence saying Russian forces continue to deal with a shortage of ammunition and manpower, and that may lead to Russian forces being unable to mount an offensive operation this year. Again, the director of national intelligence made these comments speaking directly to lawmakers during this hearing and saying that Russia has gained less territory in April than any other month this year. And fighting has now focused on gains and losses over very small pieces of land. With this hearing coming the same week as a drone attack on the Kremlin that Russia now blames on the United States, the director really declined to comment in detail about the matter, only saying the U.S. continues to investigate the incident. The director added that neither Russia nor Ukraine has a definitive advantage right now in the war, and Russian President Vladimir Putin has likely scaled back his immediate ambitions due to challenges on the battlefield. She said Russia is unlikely to use nuclear weapons, but this still remains a violent war, and right now she believes military aid to Ukraine continues to be very crucial.
Ukraine remains heavily dependent on external military aid and would likely be unable to counter Russia's natural relative manpower and resource advantages if most Western military aid ceased.
China also served as a primary focus during the worldwide threats hearing, with intelligence leaders saying China has become more distrustful of the United States. The possible Chinese takeover of Taiwan still remains a very big concern, and Chinese leaders may be further looking into a military option to do just that. However, the director of national intelligence saying China wants stability and to avoid triggering any sanctions or restrictions. And what was very interesting, too, about this hearing, Adrienne, is that it was very wide-ranging. The director of national intelligence even bringing up the debt ceiling talks as a threat to security. The director of national intelligence saying that if the United States defaulted on its debt, that would lead to global instability and insecurity and also lead to very volatile markets around the world. Adrienne?
All right, Tom, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.